The time spent waiting appears to be drawing near. Years of legal battles have culminated in a startling settlement agreement between the SAC and Ripple. Everything for XRP could change if this happens. A large number, $18,036, was dropped by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and investors are attempting to decipher its significance. Could the current price of an XRP be the final one in a large payout? Are they obligated to pay the settlement amount? Is there a deeper significance to it? Uncertainty about regulations has been a long-term obstacle for XRP. The price could skyrocket if this agreement is the big break. Everyone could start using XRP for free if Ripple and the SAC can eventually reach an agreement. Its value could surge if this attracted institutional investors. But will XRP and all cryptocurrencies end up like this? For the uninitiated, the Ripple SEC case ranks high among the most significant in cryptocurrency history. In their December 2020 lawsuit against Ripple Labs, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission alleged that XRP was an asset that had not been registered. Ripple allegedly obtained over $1.3 billion in illicit funds by selling XRP without proper authorization, according to the SAC. The lawsuit immediately caused ripples in the cryptocurrency market. After major exchanges delisted XRP, many are uncertain about the cryptocurrency's future. Ripple has persistently maintained that XRP is a digital currency, similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, and not a security. There have been some minor victories in court throughout the course of the case's ups and downs. Many investors were hoping that Ripple would win the case because some judges have even questioned the SAC's methodology. Meanwhile, potential investors and institutions are still unclear about the issue, which has kept the price of XRP low due to the litigation. The news of a settlement is circulating fast after the case has been in court for over 3 years. There may be an end to the SEC's investigation against Ripple if this reported contract turns out to be legitimate. After this, XRP would be able to proceed unhindered by the law. However, the significance of this payment and the $18,036 figure provided by Ripple's CEO remain unclear. Now we may examine the details in greater detail. The details of the Ripple SAC settlement that have surfaced have piqued the interest of many in the cryptocurrency community. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse brought up the $18,036 figure, which is the most intriguing part of this story. However, what is the true significance of this figure? Although Ripple has opted to pay the SEC to settle the dispute, few people think it's the full sum. Some speculate that it may be related to a specific method of compensating XRP holders who suffered losses as a result of the lawsuit. Nobody knows for sure what this figure means, but it's getting a lot of people wondering. According to those familiar with the matter, Ripple and the SEC may have finally reached a compromise after years of litigation. With a settlement in place, all parties can walk away from the situation unscathed. Ripple can continue operating as usual, and the SEC can claim victory in their battle to regulate the cryptocurrency industry. This, if confirmed, would put regulators' minds at ease, which would cause major exchanges to relist the coin and increase its usage. Neither Ripple nor the SEC have formally validated the agreement, and it has been some time. However, attorneys on both sides are hopeful that a settlement is in the works because they would prefer not to drag out the case in court. If the alleged deal is genuine, it might be a watershed moment in XRP's history. The major concern, though, is how this might affect XRP's price. The possibilities can be explored. An agreement has been reached between Ripple and the SEC. The value of XRP might be significantly affected by this. Years have passed with no resolution to the case. Due to the uncertainty around XRP, many financial companies and investors are hesitating to completely embrace it. After the dust settled, institutions would feel more comfortable using the cryptocurrency, and major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase would reinstate its listing. A possible explanation for XRP's skyrocketing price is a surge in public faith in the cryptocurrency. The price of XRP has historically risen whenever legal proceedings were successful. Shortly after Ripple's significant court victories against the SEC in 2023, XRP had a spike of almost 10%. The price of Ripple has the potential to rise even further, perhaps breaking past barriers and reaching new highs, if this settlement formally absolves the company of any wrongdoing. A confirmed settlement might cause XRP's price to rise above $1.50, according to some analysts, while others predict that, with further adoption, it could eventually reach $5 or $10. However, significant information is still missing. If the agreement comprises the expansion of XRP could be hindered if robust regulations impose heavy fines or severely restrict Ripple's operations. The cryptocurrency industry would benefit from well-defined regulations. However, at this time, what the overall market reaction will be to the final terms of the agreement. Will XRP's price skyrocket immediately, or will the market require a little time to adapt? Could this settlement pave the way for XRP to be used by large banks and other enterprises globally? Let's discuss the potential drawbacks and dangers of this agreement. The announcement of a potential deal is thrilling for XRP investors, but they must also consider the many dangers and uncertainties involved. To begin, there has been no official confirmation of the agreement's details. We still have no idea what the $18,036 figure implies if it is genuine. Does Ripple have to pay out a fine to investors that lost money? Maybe it's not that at all. More speculation and unpredictable market reactions are likely to ensue until an official statement is released. Another major concern is if the government will impose stringent regulations as a result of the merger. If Ripple is forced to make changes to its operations, restrict its services, or comply with certain levels of SEC regulation, it might have a negative impact on the long-term prospects of XRP. And just because the charges are dropped doesn't imply that everyone will immediately adopt. Institutional investors may exercise caution before pouring their whole portfolio into XRP, and regulatory agencies in other nations may impose additional restrictions. The transaction may also fall through. If last-minute negotiations between Ripple and the SAC are unsuccessful, the case may continue for longer than expected. Market volatility and uncertainty could increase as a result of this. Potential backers should be ready for everything. How does this impact XRP's trajectory going forward? Is there still too much for purchasers to know, or should they have hope? Now let's wrap up by discussing one of the most pivotal moments in XRP's history. Institutions and investors may get the long-awaited legal certainty if the deal is approved. Because of this, XRP's popularity may surge, it may reappear on major exchanges, and its price may skyrocket. Experts predict that XRP could reach $1.50 in the near future, which could be a short-term gain. Gains might be even more substantial if demand continues to expand. However, exercise caution. Official comments will be made public before the details of the settlement are available. The $18,036 figure that Ripple CEO mentioned has generated a lot of buzz, but its true significance cannot be determined without additional details.